tutorials. My 25 chains, I'm going to make one more chain, which is going to act as our turning chain, and then I'll go into the second stitch from hook. I'll make a single crochet, and then you're going to single crochet into each stitch across, and at the end of this first row you will have 25 stitches. So do that and we'll meet at the end of the row. So I'm at the end of the row and I have one more stitch to go. That's the 25th stitch. You're going to chain one, and we're moving on to our row 2. You're going to turn your work towards your right. For the second row, we are going to make one more plain row of white of your first color. So you're just going to go into that very first stitch and make one single crochet, and then you're going to single crochet all the way to the end, and in total you should have 25 stitches at the end of your second row. So I'm coming to the end of my second row, and make sure you make single crochet into each stitch, even that last one. Chain one and turn your work towards your right, just like this. Now I'm going to show you, we're going onto the third row. So for the first row we started from the right going to the left. The second row we started from the left going to the right. Now for the third row we are starting from the right going to the left. So we are going to make one single crochet into the next 12 stitches. Okay, so here, let me show you. You're going to single crochet into the next 12 stitches. So single crochet into that first stitch. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So don't finish off that, the 12 single crochet. I'm going to show you, because we're going to now bring in our second color. This is how I like to change my color. I just, instead of finishing the single crochet with the white, I'll just finish it off with my second color, and make sure to pull the working yarn that you're working with before behind to secure that, and then you're going to carry that yarn along. The white yarn, you're going to carry it along. So since we have 12, we made single crochet into the 12 stitches, we are going to now make one single crochet into the 13th stitch. Make sure you're working working over your yarn behind. Okay, so instead of finishing off the single crochet, you're going to bring that second color in front of you like this, and then you finish it off with the white. So that's how you make, how you change your color. Now you're going to make single crochet into the remaining stitches all the way to the end. You can hide your yarn behind if it doesn't bother you. So you're just going to make one single crochet all the way to the end. So I'm coming to the end and I'll make my last single crochet. Then I'll chain one, turn my work. So now you're going to make one single crochet into the next 11 stitches. Okay, always make sure you work into that very first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, then 11. So you don't finish off that 11th single crochet. You bring your yarn in front, and then you finish it off with your second color. Don't pull it too tight because you're going to work over it. So you finish it and then make sure you pull this down. So you're going to make you're going to work over this yarn. You carry it along, the white yarn or whatever color you're working with. And then you're going to make one single crochet into the next 3 stitches. 1, 2, and 3. Don't finish off the 3rd stitch. Bring your yarn in front and then you finish it off with your first color. Now you're going to make single crochet into the rest of the stitches all the way to the end. And that's how you work. That was our 4th row. So make one single crochet all the way to the end and I'll see you at the end of the row. So now at the end I'll put my last single crochet and I'll chain one and I'll turn my work. So I'm going to show you on the graph. So you see we just finished the 4th row. We started from the left going to the right. Now the 5th row we start from the right going to the left. So for your 5th row you're going to make one single crochet into the next 10 stitches.